In today's video, we're going for an Arizona day hike up some terrifying cable scrambles to earn some freaking jaw-dropping views. You'll see soon enough that that sign is no freaking joke. This first incline is so freaking hard if you're doing it in the direct sunlight. Having some nice shade for your ascent just like this is simply the best. Our first encounter with the scary, terrible cables on this hike. At least the hike is nice enough to give you a taste of the cables on this side of the mountain, because if you can't handle these, you should definitely turn around before you get to the cables on the other side. It kind of felt like you were hiking inside of a big open cave, including all of the squeaky bat noises that you'd expect. And now time for the precarious, terrifying walk along the cliffside. Those walls just make you feel so freaking small, and can you believe that I still have to hike to the top of those walls right next to me? And here we are at the saddle. This is the point where you can get a nice view of the sunset, and for those who are too terrified to easily turn around before it gets really serious. It takes a real special kind of hike to first torture you with some precarious cable descending before you can begin the hike to the summit. I totally forgot the best part about these cables. Because they're on the side of the mountain facing the sun most of the day, they are also scorching hot, so be sure to bring some gloves so that you don't burn your hands as you're trying to climb down this precarious cliffside. Definitely a descending backwards type of situation. Enjoy this little rest from the cables for now. They're gonna come back to torment you real quick. Be sure to pay very close attention to where exactly the trail goes on this side of the mountain. It's not always clear, and I actually found myself off of the trail climbing up a precarious cliffside, so please avoid that and stay on the designated trail. I really feel all those big, open, expansive views add to the terrifyingness of this hike. Oh, and we finally found our cable friends again, finally helping us ascend to the summit like we wanted to do in the first place. Jesus, I'm getting vertigo just watching this clip back. I don't think I even knew how close the edge was when I was climbing it. Definitely the single toughest climb of the entire hike. And you were silly and thought the toughest part of this was behind you. I totally forgot myself how crazy the cables got on this side of the mountain, and I've climbed it before. It just opens up so far and you feel so precarious on that ledge. And we made it to our last final sketchy cable climb. One thing you want to make sure you don't forget while hiking this is that you need to get up to the top and get back down before the trail closes at sunset, because it's a little too dangerous to be hiking this trail in the dark for obvious reasons. Oh man, those views of the back of Picacho Peak are really starting to show up now. I found the views all along this hike the whole way up just jaw-dropping and made it totally worth the visit and the headache to get all the way up here. Shockingly, the scariest thing when you finally make it all the way to the summit here is that there's these little sparrow or swallow birds that fly around the top of Picacho Peak eating bugs, and they zip by your head at basically Mach 10. Zoo, zoo, zoo. It's very scary. I thought they were going to run into me, so I didn't want to spend too much time here at the summit because I thought these birds were going to hit me. It was very unnerving, to say the least. And welcome back. Man, that hike was just simultaneously way more terrifying and so much more fun and exciting than I even remember. That was such a blast. That was Picacho Peak and its terrifying cables located near Tucson, Arizona in Picacho Peak State Park. The summit was 3,317 feet tall, and we followed the out and back hunter trail over the saddle, down and up the various cables and scrambles. That was around 2.8 miles total. Now, if you've already been inspired to go tackle this trail yourself, first, definitely go down and hit that like button. It really helps me out a lot. And then while you're down there, check out the custom all trails map that I've created with pictures and landmarks that I've linked in the description down below. And I also just want to take a quick moment here to really thank Craig Adams for inspiring me all these years with my hiking videos. He just made a brand new hiking video where he finally freaking made his way out to my local stomping grounds in the New Hampshire White Mountains. So please check out his new video, which I've linked in the description down below. Now, do you really need me to spell out a difficulty designation for this one? You saw the same footage I did. You saw all those crazy cables and ledges and scrambles. It's clearly uphill both ways, no two ways about it. Now, despite all that scariness and difficulty, yes, of course I recommend this trail. It's just too much fun not to. Just be sure to take your time and take whatever pace you need to take. It is a doozy of a trail, especially in the heat, especially if those cables are hot. Just take your time and fully enjoy it. Those views at the top, they are just well worth it. So yes, I would definitely recommend Picacho Peak. But hey, that's just my opinion. Now go get hiking.